It's a new week. It's Monday, December 16th. Off to do some follow-ups, get the momentum for the week built here. So off to a slow start. It's almost 11 a.m. I got to shower and shave still, and we're gonna jump into it. I got a bunch of in-person follow-ups, and then I should probably do some phone follow-ups. And I suppose that's most of the focus is follow-ups today, because I don't want to let too much slip without following up. So I want to see if I can get some more confirmed reserved spots, maybe some paychecks. Whew! So I need to hype myself up, get my spirit up, get ready to get this, to share my positive spirit and energy and belief, help these businesses get more customers. So that's the goal for today. Build momentum, follow up, and get a paycheck or two. Let's get some spots filled. Let's do this. So, let's go. Awesome, man. I'll reserve your spot then, like I said, and if we could just get payment before we go to print, which will be in about a week or week and a half.
Yeah, that's it. How much is it going to be?
It's $600 for the regular size spot for all 10,000.
What about the other bigger size?
If you wanted a double size, it's 1,000.
Alright, that should be fine.
Perfect.
Sounds good.
Awesome, Pedro. It's good talking to you, man.
Thank you, and I'll be, give me a call by the end of the day today.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll call you a bit later. Sounds good, man.
Alright.
Alright, bye.
Bye-bye.
Let's go, dude.
It's Brad.
Hey, Brad. How's it going, man? It's Dan. We talked last week for a second. I know you're busy, so I'll keep it quick. But I just wanted to touch base about the community postcard we're putting together here.
And this was, so was the cost? What size would my be?
Yeah, well, there's smaller, regular than large spot, and the large is about 4 by 6 inches because the postcard itself is 9 inch by 12 inch, so it's a really big postcard front and back, and so it's a lot different than the magazines and stuff we got to flip through.
Let me give us a talk with you, and I will give you a shout back here.
Yeah, perfect. All right, I just followed back up in person with a grocery store around our neighborhood that I'm targeting, and I was hesitant to jump in here. Something was just, I was like, man, I don't want to bother them. I don't want to lose this one, I think, because they sounded pretty interested. But just went in there and, knew I had to do it. All of a sudden, there goes my energy. It's back up. I'm ready to rock and roll. I've got a whole bunch we're going to follow up with. And so today's going to be a big day of just follow up and trying to get some signatures, a.k.a. some yeses. Hey there, my name's Dan. I have a business down the road, and I'm getting together some other local businesses to share a big postcard we're sending out in the neighborhood around here. I think you might want to check it out.
I don't think we're interested, but thanks for reaching out anyway.
My name's Dan. I was calling because I've got a business down the road, and I'm getting together some other local businesses, and we're sharing the space on a big postcard we're mailing out to a bunch of neighborhoods around here. I was just seeing if that's something you might want to check out.
I can give you Pedro's number.
Okay. Hey Pedro, my name's Dan. I'm a business.
Sure, what kind of business do you have?
Well, right now we
Oh, so you send a postcard into the mail. It's not like a magazine. Most likely I'm gonna say, let's do it.
yeah, I mean it's a great option for everybody because it's just a fraction of the cost of having to do a postcard mailing yourself,
Yeah.
And besides that, people are more likely to save this and put it on their fridge when they see all the coupons with restaurants and all local businesses. They're gonna hang it on the fridge for a while and everything, and then we end up having a problem with their sewer. They're gonna call you,
Oh, there we go. Everything in one thing, like food and everything.
Exactly. It's Tuesday, second week in filling postcard. Yesterday was a bit slow, didn't get much work done, but I did schedule an appointment for a bakery that opened up recently for tomorrow. So I'm super excited to have an in-person meeting with the owner tomorrow for the bakery. Today, I'm mostly spending the first half of the day doing calls, and then the second half, or later today, for a few hours, I'm going to do some in-persons. Follow up with the floral shop, pizza shop, barbecue, and then kid play center. I've got a tree service guy that is going to take a look at it. He's interested. A car detailing guy interested. He's going to call me back. And I got a construction guy that was recommended by an electrician getting interest, which is perfect. And so I'm confident in moving forward. I've got about an hour left of calling, hopefully get a bunch more interested, and let's put them on the board. Let's rack them up. Let's fill this car, baby. Let's go. Just wanted to see if that's something you might be interested in.
Probably not. I'm just I'm kind of slipping into retirement here.
You might want to check that out.
No, we've kind of spent all our marketing dollars for this year.
Okay, yeah, totally get it, man. This one's gonna be delivered to late January, but maybe I can follow up for the next one we're doing in the area.
Okay, where are you located out of?
I'm out of Mounds View, but the postcard's going to Fridley, Coon Rapids, Blaine, Brooklyn Park, and Brooklyn Center.
Okay, what business are you actually calling the car shop or the tree service?
I was calling the tree service.
Okay, sounds good. What do you get for that to be on that?
Yeah, well, we split it up. It's an oversized, giant 9-inch by 12-inch postcard, and we split the spaces. And when we split it up, it's a fraction of the cost of doing a solo mailing. And we have a bunch of good local restaurants on there, so people like to hang on to them. But the regular size spot's $500, and that's for all 10,000 mailboxes.
Okay, do me a favor, shoot me a call tomorrow at the same time.
Okay.
I'm interested in. Have you done it in years past?
You know, I haven't. This is actually my first time organizing this in this neighborhood, but I've learned from people doing this in other metro areas and say it works great. And I mean, I'm gonna have my ad on here, and I just believe it's good marketing because it's way different than Valpak and all these magazines that you have to flip through to see the ad. It's
Yeah, I've done them all already.
right, and the cool thing is, there's not gonna be any other competitors. So once I get a tree company on here, that's gonna be it.
What are some of the other ones, or are you just getting started on it?
No, I've got probably half the card filled already. We've got Mexican restaurant, we've got a bar and grill up Central, we've got a plumber taking two spots, and a gym opening up in Brooklyn Center, big new gym off the freeway, and yeah, so that's the cool thing is it's all local businesses, and people see it and hang on to it instead of Valpak. They see it a million times, need to flip through it.
So it's just literally just one postcard being sent out. Is it in an envelope or outside?
That's the cool thing. It's not in an envelope. It's just a big, glossy 9-inch by 12-inch postcard, and it gets right in the mailbox too. It's not like set on a doorstep or anything. It gets usually kind of not bent, but like rounded around the mail. And so they get the mail. They gotta see it. They at least gonna look at both sides before they chuck it. But seeing all the local businesses, they'll be much more likely to save it.
Sure. Yeah, give me a holler tomorrow. I'll fix the ad on the obviously that's pretty small being on there. How many total are going to be on there?
I'll send you a picture of the template we're using. The large spot, which is 1,000, is 4 by 6 inches, and then the smaller spot, the regular size spot for 500, is 3 by 4.
Okay. So is there a discount to do with your business?
We can probably work something out. Do you have another business you mentioned? Thursday of the second week of filling Postcard has been my full-time effort the last week and a half or whatever, and it's been really good. This week so far, I've been following up on the phone, following up in person, and also doing some cold outreach, mostly over the phone and some email. It's been really encouraging because we've got spots filled this week. We've got some people that were undecided across the finish line. We've got some people that, I don't know, plenty of people that decided not to. That's fine. But next Wednesday, so less than a week, we got Christmas, which is gonna throw a wrench, and got a tree service company called this morning. They want a double spot, which is awesome. Responsiveness of some business owners, they were super open, and some weren't interested, but I talked to some guys right away. They're interested. They either get it or they don't. Some people aren't, and some people are. So it's just encouraging to know that it's just a numbers game, and that's kind of where I'm at too. Is like, let's just put in the work, put in the reps. It's volume. There's no reason I can't fill these spots if I'm not putting in the volume that needs to be put in. Calling, following back up in person. Today's super snowy here in Minnesota. They're a big postcard and sharing the space and sharing the cost. I just wanted to see if that's something you might be interested in checking out.
Sure, that's no problem.
Cool, man. Yeah.
And the price range is very important, so
Yeah.
hold on and I'll look at it, okay?
All right. Cool.
Thank you.
Yep. Bye.
I checked in, they are not interested, but thank you for calling.
Hey, totally. Thanks a lot for asking, man. Have a great day.
Sure, we can take a look. Do you happen to have like an email you could send over to me and I can pass around the office and see if we're interested?
Yeah, man. I've got a full breakdown on the size of the postcard. It's a giant 9-inch by 12-inch postcard, so it's much different than anything else out there. But it's just local businesses. I saw you're in the area where we're sending this one, and we've got a couple restaurants, a couple contractors. But the cool thing is, there's only gonna be one solar company, and so
That'd be cool.
yeah, it's a fraction of the cost of doing mailing yourself. I'm sure you guys have tried those in the past. They're pretty expensive, but when we share the card, it cuts the cost down to, instead of thousands, it's only a couple $100s, and so it's a great deal for everybody.
Yeah, we're actually just recently looking into doing one of those and kind of have it made headway on it, so this could be a good opportunity, but I am still building all the owners here, so they probably be the decision maker, so you got me the breakdown and you have to send it over to them.
Perfect, man. Yeah. Doing some in-person prospecting for today, and I just wanted to throw a quick tip out there because I started the day with a bunch of phone calls, mostly following up with business owners I've spoke to over the last week or so, just to kind of get a yes or no, because a lot of them, say, oh, I got to talk to my partner, let me think about it, let me get back to you. So drove all the way here. It's like a 25-minute drive, and by the time I got here, parked, started scrolling on my phone. I was a little hesitant to jump in there and just go for it. And after I did, because I wanted to have full confidence, I want to do my best, but you pull up, and you're just not quite feeling it, right? My tip and my reminder to myself too is to just take action, just jump out the door and let it rip. Get that first in-person checked off the list, because after doing that, it went smooth. The owner, walking out of there, I feel as confident as ever. I feel ready to go talk to every business owner in the area, ready to walk into any spot. And so just getting that first one off the list, building that momentum, has just got the gears turned. I'm ready to rock and roll. And so sometimes that first one can be hard, but you gotta just press on, check it off the list, and keep moving forward. So okay, today is Sunday, December 22nd. Recap of the week. I'm looking forward to getting through Christmas, because I've got a lot of business owners just kind of undecided, hard to get hold of. Seems like a lot of them just busy. Not even are showing very much interest, which I'm confident I'll be able to fill this after Christmas, hopefully before the new year. This week, this was, I guess, the second full week full on prospecting. First week kind of did a lot of planning. Second week was my first week prospecting and got a handful of spots filled. But this week, really, things came together. Almost got the card filled. I guess I got four or five more spots. I got a handful of business owners I just need to hear from. So if I can get a quarter of those that are undecided to say yes, easy, we'll fill this thing. My recap, my overall thoughts in the week were I could have been more disciplined in my focus, could have been more disciplined in my efforts throughout the day. I noticed I tend to slump in the evening. Come about 5, 6, 7, 8, lose intention, lose focus, and kind of ran through some scaling ideas this week too. Like, yeah, we get this one going, we launch this one, how does it look moving into the next one? So right now I'm thinking a lot about how do I want to scale this postcard business? How do I want to paint murals as a businessman and a muralist?